Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. So yes, I know Halloween is over. However, I wanted to keep the spooky season alive just a little bit longer and show you guys a full get ready with me for Halloween. I went to a Halloween party this year as Edward Scissorhands. It turned out super cute, so let's go ahead and get started. So I am just starting out with a clean, fresh face, and the first thing that we have to do is prime the face. So for that, I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier foundation primer and just rub this in all over my skin and let that set for about 5 minutes before we start our foundation. So for our foundation today, I'm going back in with the CoverGirl True Matte Made in L30, just putting a few pumps of this on my face and blending this out with a beauty blender. I really wanted a thick, full coverage for this look because I knew I was going to be dancing and sweating, so I wanted to make sure my face was going to be nice and covered and set. Next, we are going to brighten everything up just a little bit, and for that, I'm using the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Magic Concealer. This is in the shade C7, and I'm just putting this a little bit underneath my eyes and blending this all out and bringing whatever excess I have all over the rest of my face just to kind of brighten everything up. And then to set everything in place, I'm going in with the wonderful, amazing, oh, you guys, I love this stuff. This is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I am so in love with this stuff. It is amazing. So with my beauty blender, I am just using that to put the powder all over my face to make sure the foundation and concealer is fully set. And let me tell you guys, my face was set. The whole entire night, I had absolutely no issues, including when I got sick from drinking too much alcohol. My face was still snatched. So after I do that, we are going to go in and do the brows. First, I just filled them in with a pencil. Then I'm going in with this CoverGirl pomade and filling them in the rest of the way, making them nice and sharp and dark and all that good stuff. And then moving on to the eyes, I really wanted to mimic Edward's kind of dark, tired, sad looking eyes, so I'm going in with the combination of these three drugstore palettes. First, going in with this CoverGirl Overthrown palette and using that gray shade, and it's really easy to do this, a really simple eyeshadow look, but I am sweeping this in through the crease, and the trick with this makeup is you really want to bring it in all the way to that inner corner, kind of where the bridge of your nose is, because that's going to give it that kind of like Edward Scissorhands type look where you look really tired and dark and all that good stuff. The thing that takes a while is just trying to build up the pigment that you want, and I went in with a combination of grays and cool toned browns and just went back over and over trying to build up the darkness, and then also bringing that underneath my eyes as well to kind of give that tired effect. And I did make it a little more glam, of course, so I did add some black eyeliner on both of my waterlines just to give it that kind of more makeup-y, you know, pretty look, I guess you could say. Next, to kind of contour the face, I'm going in with this dead gray face powder, and on a contour brush by e.l.f., I am just putting this on my cheekbones and then blending that out with a clean, fluffy blending brush so it looks nice and seamless. Now this can't be an Edward Scissorhands look without the scars. So first I am going to be using just some spirit gum, and I am going to apply the amount that I need wherever I wanted to put a scar. So first I am just starting with my chin, just applying a little bit of spirit gum, letting that kind of get dry and tacky. And the next step that we're going to be doing is we're going to be covering our fingers and tools in some Vaseline, and we are going back in with the Ben Nye nose and scar wax. This is an NW2, which is fair. Taking a little bit of this on my tool, kind of making it into a noodle type shape. And once the spirit gum is tacky enough, I just go ahead and apply it over top of that, and then just kind of finesse it with my fingers and a little spatula type tool to make it look like a scar. Now the thing with scars is they come in all different shapes, sizes, textures, so you really don't have to get like too in depth with this. The real trick with this is making sure that they are stuck down. Now I took my time doing this, and after about 4 hours of dancing, they all melted off. So don't, be too sad if it happens, but just try to do the best you can with these whole scar things. It's a lot harder than it looks, but it's super effective. I love the way it turned out. So after doing the first one, I didn't really have a particular order in which I wanted to do this. I just kind of added them wherever I felt they would look good, and also where they wouldn't get in the way of me talking and drinking and all that good stuff. So just do all the same steps as before. Spirit gum, let it get tacky, Vaseline, scar wax, finesse, spirit gum, Vaseline. You guys know the routine. And then once I felt that I had enough scars, I just went over all of them with just some more of that translucent setting powder, just to kind of get rid of the shine a little bit and make them look a little bit more part of my face. Then I'm going back at the eyes with just some mascara, not doing any sort of winged eyeliner or anything like that, just applying some mascara on my top and bottom lashes. Then for the lips, again, nothing crazy. I'm going in with this Sophia Nagard X Colourpop collab, and this is in the shade Mrs. Norris. It's a really pretty kind of like taupey, gray, brown cream lipstick shade, and I am applying that to my lips. Again, you guys, I said this was going to be more of like a glam Edward Scissorhands look, so that's why I chose this color. Once the makeup is done, it is time to accessorize, so I am just adding the little choker that came with this costume and the little arm piece as well. For those of you who are wondering, I got this costume at Walmart, and it came with everything that you are seeing here. Moving on to the hair, because this did come with the wig, thank God, because I could not imagine trying to style my long ass hair like Edward's. Whew. So I'm really glad this came with the wig. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm just separating my real hair into 2 sections, putting them into braids, not making it too perfect. And then once I have them up in the braids, I just kind of pin them to the top of my head and apply my wig cap. Now this really isn't like a full official wig cap, it's more or less like a hair net, but it worked like a wig cap, so that's why I'm calling it that. And then for the wig, I'm just going to slap this right on my head. And honestly, you guys, the wig was probably my favorite part of this whole costume, because I feel like this is what really brought it together and what really made it look super realistic. And the wig also came kind of like crimped, so it was super easy to kind of tease up and mess up like Edward's hair, which is another super easy thing about this costume, is Edward Scissorhands has very crazy, all over the place, messy hair, so that was really, really easy to do. I'm just taking a teasing comb and kind of teasing up some of the parts that I wanted to be a little bit bigger, and then I'm going through and setting everything with some hairspray. And then once I added the cool little gloves with the cute little styrofoam scissors, this Halloween look 2019 is complete. I had so much fun at the party. You guys will see the footage in an upcoming vlog, so make sure you stay tuned for that. I had so much fun with this costume. Everyone loved it. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching this as well. Again, I know Halloween is over, but I really wanted to share this with you guys. If you enjoyed, make sure you go down, give this video a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to go down and subscribe to my YouTube channel. But until next time, I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye guys!